Welcome to the National Space Research and Development Agency, Nasrda. For 25 years, Nasrda has been pushing the boundaries of space exploration and application, transforming Nigeria's future. Let's embark on a journey to explore Nasrda's remarkable achievements. In 2003, Nasrda launched Nigeria's Sat-1, the country's first satellite. This marked the beginning of Nigeria's space journey. Since then, Nigeria has launched 6 more satellites to make it 7 satellites.
I think I'm quite excited that we are celebrating 25 years. A lot of people don't even know that we have been in space for 25 years. We should speak more about it because the next 25 years we should actually achieve greater heights. We put 7 satellites in space in the past 25 years. In the next 25 years, maybe we should put 1,000.
Our satellites have provided critical data for policy making, disaster monitoring, and prevention.
Before, we usually rely on the information and data set from America or from Europe. But our Center for Geodesy and Geodynamics was able to capture the data, and we are analyzing the data. Whenever you are dealing with global data set, the scale cannot be as precise as the one you are taking at the local level. We have monitoring equipment there that give us very, very accurate data, and this will lead to policy formulation.
From agricultural development to environmental conservation, Nigeria's satellites have supported sustainable growth.
The government has tried in terms of the basic provision for some of these milestones, because in terms of human capacity development, an agency that you have over 200 PhD holder. In fact, some universities in Nigeria cannot boast of that kind of human capacity development. So you cannot say we have not tried as a nation. And when we're talking about infrastructure, a lot of investment need to be on that, so that we should be able to utilize these human resources for us to at least bring out more product.
Beyond launching satellites, Nigeria has invested in human capacity development. Yes, we've produced over 200 PhDs and empowered engineers to drive innovation. Nigeria's SAT-X, built solely by Nigerian engineers, demonstrates our expertise and self-reliance. Nigeria's space program has transformed lives, informed policy, and enhanced disaster response. Satellite data has improved our decision-making and resource allocation. As Nigeria looks to the future, we'll continue to push boundaries, leverage technology, and inspire generations. Nigeria's 25 years in space is a testament to determination, innovation, and progress. The Mission Data Department plays a critical role in collecting, processing, and analyzing data from Nigeria's satellites. This department enables informed decision-making in various sectors.
Data management also, which is generated from the satellites, is also cordially important, because as a nation, for its growth, you need information. And you know that every nation that is developing, of course, needs information very well. Nigeria operates a knowledge-based economy, and that's what makes data very, very important for us. In the Mission Planning and Satellite Data Management Department, we store data and we make this data available for the development of the nation, and more so for decision makers, and which has been our utmost goal in this department. We'll take you around and see how we achieve some of these operations.
In the journey of this space technology over the years, we have supported a lot of projects with our images in terms of individuals, in terms of organizations and institutions. For individuals, for students, they come and we give them for research purposes and it's for free. And for organizations like sister agencies, we give them for free as well. But for organizations like private organizations, we have given them, there's a commercial arm of Nasrda, which is GeoApps Plus. They handle the commercial side of the satellite. And you may wish to know, in the course of the year, in 2005, there was a Hurricane Katrina in the United States. Nigerian satellite was the first that delivered the image over New Orleans. And this image was used for emergency response. And at the same time, in 2003, Fire Australia outbreak, Nigerian Sat-1 was equally used. It was the first satellite data that was released over the incident area.
I personally work with LATSAC a lot, LATSAC and Copernicus, so I'm more knowledgeable with that. So I use that a lot. So I've worked to so many requests. Let me just say, the full coverage of Nigeria, I've worked on that. I've had requests that covered every part in Nigeria with different resolutions throughout this period, and it's been an interesting work, but yes.
The Space Applications Department develops and implements practical uses of satellite data, transforming lives and driving national development.
Within the Hazard and the Disaster Management Division of the department, we've contributed immensely towards averting disasters, towards managing disasters. We've used different assets ranging from our own Nigerian SAT data to ameliorate the effect and impact of disaster, especially floods. Looking back, we've used satellite imageries in different aspects and different states within the nation and beyond the nation. If you know, Nasrda is the host of what you call the UN Spider, United Nations space-based platform for disaster management and emergency response for Central and West Africa. Nigeria has Nasrda has been a project manager and a value adder to different activations in terms of flood disaster activations within the space and major disaster activations.
In 2005, the Nigerian Sat-1 actually captured a remarkable phenomenon in Hurricane Katrina, New Orleans, United States of America. Since then, we've gone on to monitor and manage disasters all across the globe and in the country at large.
The Water Resource Unit has been engaged in a number of noteworthy projects. Some of them are the mapping and hydrological modeling of the Lake Chad Basin, the Katsina Basin, and we are currently mapping the Niger Basin. These basins are transboundary basins and we've had some climate change implications which we've been mapping and monitoring.
Particularly Nigerian Sat-1 data and Nigerian Sat-2 data. We're carrying out slum mapping in Abuja, where we use this data to identify slum areas in the FCT. And we were able to scale that to other parts of the country as well. Additionally, we've also used Nigerian Sat-2 data in crime mapping, where we identify hotspot and cold spot in the FCT.
In the year 2022, the Nigerian Postal Service started a project to delineate the whole country, and Wari Area Council was selected to test run the project, where the data will be very important in other ministries like humanitarian affairs and poverty alleviation. If they come in terms of reaching out to the poor of the poorest, that data can be very, very useful. And also the National Population Commission, if they want to go for censor, they can also adopt the data. So it was a project that was very germane to the country, and the Nigerian Space Agency also partnered in that project.
8 of these geospatial tools we've been been able to analyze and use these tools to harness the natural resources, put into good use, and then try to secure human activities and life and properties at large.
As a matter of fact, I can tell you that the satellite will not bring food directly to your table, but it will aid the decision that to be taken to get you food. It will aid the decision to be taken to protect you in the area of surveillance and what have you.
Nasrda's story is one of determination, innovation, and progress. As we celebrate 25 years of Nigeria's space program, we take a moment to express our heartfelt gratitude to those who have made this journey possible. To our collaborators, partners, and stakeholders, we thank you for your expertise, resources, and dedication to our shared goal of leveraging space technology for Nigeria's progress. To our esteemed government officials, past chairmen of the Federal House of Assembly and the Senate, ministers, we thank you for your unwavering support and vision in harnessing space technology for national development. We are honored to have the visionary leadership of our Minister of Innovation, Science and Technology, Chief Uche Geoffrey Naji, who has continued to champion the cause of Nigeria's space program. We also recognize the contributions of our past presidents, whose efforts laid the foundation for our space program. Most especially, we extend our deepest appreciation to our President and Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR, for his leadership and commitment to advancing Nigeria's space program. Thank you for joining us on this journey. Here's to more years of exploration, innovation, and progress. Join us as we embark on the next chapter of Nigeria's space exploration. Today, we celebrate a visionary leader who has breathed new life into Nigeria's space program, Dr. Matthew Olumide Adepoju. His appointment as Director General of Nasrda marked the beginning of an exciting era for space exploration in Nigeria. His dedication to creating a thriving and sustainable space ecosystem in Nigeria, driven by active private sector participation, has been nothing short of remarkable, from commercializing research outputs to establishing strategic public-private partnerships. His vision for Nasrda is inspiring. We commend his efforts in developing technologies for rocketry, propulsion, astronomy, communication, Earth observation, and GNSS. His leadership has paved the way for Nigeria's first human spaceflight, a historic milestone that will inspire generations to come. His commitment to capacity building and knowledge transfer has empowered Nigerian scientists and innovators to take the center stage. The establishment of the Department of Space Enterprise and the Department of Artificial Intelligence and Robotics are testaments to his forward-thinking approach. As we look to the future, we acknowledge the challenges that lie ahead, but with your leadership, we are confident that Nasrda will continue to soar to new heights. Thank you, Dr. Adepoju, for your tireless efforts in bringing life back to Nasrda and space exploration in Nigeria. Your legacy will be remembered for generations to come.